Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. I am so excited and really hope that you choose to stick around. As you can clearly tell by the title, I completed Chloe Ting's 2020 Summer Shred Challenge, and today I am here to tell you guys all about my thoughts and, more importantly, my results. Chloe Ting has officially taken over the entire YouTube fitness space. Everybody and their mother has been trying her challenges. I did her 2-week shred challenge. I have a video all about that already on my channel. I'll link it down below. And when I found out that she was doing a month-long new summer shred challenge for this year, I knew that I had to try it and make a video all about it. Without further ado, let's just jump right into today's video. I want to keep the intro short and sweet for today. Now, I want to mention two things before getting into like the heavy details of the challenge and my results. One is my previous fitness experience, and then I also want to talk about my diet during this challenge. If you're new to my channel, you would not know this, but I am a very active person. Typically, I work out 5 to 6 days a week. When I'm not in quarantine, I kind of mix both weight sessions with spin classes as well. So I love a good cardio session, but I also love a good gym session as well. I would say I have a lot of knowledge when it comes to fitness. Obviously, I'm not a personal trainer, but I'm definitely not a beginner as well. Fitness has been a huge part of my life for many, many years. So this challenge, I knew it wasn't gonna be like throwing myself to the wolves, but I was definitely excited to see how much of a true challenge it was going to be. As far as my diet during this challenge, I did not change it at all, but I did, however, try and be really conscious when it came to my water intake. I tried to make sure I had like a bigger Hydro Flask water bottle. I tried to make sure that I was drinking like 3 to 4 of those every single day. And then as far as my diet, like I said, it really didn't change much, but I am somebody who eats relatively clean and really does like to kind of watch what I eat and make sure that I really understand what's going into my body. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't love a cheat day. I definitely had a couple treat yourself meals during this challenge, but I do just want to mention that while my diet didn't change, I am typically somebody who eats relatively clean and healthy. Okay, so let's get into the actual challenge now. The 2020 Summer Shred Challenge typically consists of 5 days of working out per week. The workout sessions typically have anywhere between 2 to 5 videos, and each video is anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes long. One of the great things that I really liked about this challenge, and a reason why I would recommend a lot of people who are even just starting out in fitness to try it, is because the workouts never exceeded like 50 minutes in total. It's a pretty convenient challenge in the sense of it's very, very easy to schedule these workout sessions into your day, because I always say, like, you know, obviously like a 3-hour gym session is a lot to ask of a person, but anybody can schedule like 50 minutes into their day. So that's definitely one of my biggest pros, is I think these workouts are very, very easy to kind of schedule into your day, and they pretty much fly by. However, on the opposite side, one of the cons that I would say is some of the workouts definitely did feel a little repetitive, and some of the moves in each of the workout videos felt a little repetitive. That might just be me though, because in my workouts I typically like to switch up what I'm doing a lot so that the time goes by faster and my body doesn't get super used to what I'm doing. It always feels more like a challenge. Another great pro to this workout challenge though is for those who are newer to working out, Chloe always has different variations for beginners. But again, to kind of play like devil's advocate and kind of list another like con of this challenge, is for somebody who's a little bit more well-versed and used to working out a lot like myself, the more advanced versions of the moves sometimes didn't feel challenging enough. So I was kind of always searching for ways to make it more difficult at times. And so that came down to me like really taking it upon myself to make it more challenging. So during some of like the leg and glute workouts, I added some resistance bands. During the arm workouts, I added some like 5-pound dumbbells. So that's the only thing I wish Chloe would have touched on more, because she gives you, you know, the option of how to kind of take the workout and make it more suited for a beginner. And then I would say like the more advanced moves during the workout were for like the intermediate, but I wish she would have also given variations for the more advanced fitness individual, for lack of a better word. So now let's talk about my results and my progress throughout the 4 weeks of this challenge. I did take pictures for you guys, so you're welcome. So here's my picture from right before the challenge started. This was actually like my first day of doing the challenge prior to even doing the workout. Unfortunately, I started this challenge while I was on my period, so I was definitely a little bit bloated right at the beginning, but that always happens to me during that time of the month. However, I am somebody who generally tones up very, very fast if I want to. It is not hard for me to build muscle and kind of change my body. And so hopefully you'll be able to see that literally already by the end of week 1, I already had so much more definition in my core. However, while I do attribute some of that to doing this challenge and working out intensely every single day, I also attribute a lot of it to having, you know, the majority of my bloating gone from the previous week. And so when I'm not on my period, that's typically how my core always looks. Like, that's typically the starting point for my abs on any given day. By the end of week 2, I didn't really see much of a change in my abs, but funny enough, I did see a change in my thighs. And I think this was because this was the week that I really started kind of using more resistance bands in the workout, because I figured and I realized that I needed a bit more of a challenge. But I really do think that it's amazing that even after 1 week of just adding those resistance bands, I already really did see a change in my legs. By the end of week 3, again, I think I saw some subtle changes, primarily in my obliques. I really felt like they were coming through a lot more. And then here we have at the end of week 4, at the end of the 2020 Summer Shred Challenge. Again, not a huge difference, but a pretty decent amount of definition in my abs, and I'm very, very happy with my physique at the moment. I would say I pretty much saw the most change in my core and also my thighs and my glutes. I've always been a very, very lean person, so growing my glutes has always been a struggle. However, I definitely did see some changes by the end of this challenge, which was awesome. And I could definitely tell that my abs were a bit more defined. However, you know, I feel like I can kind of get that even just from the core workouts that I typically do. I don't think that this challenge did anything like drastic to them per se. But overall, I did really enjoy this challenge. I think that it's a great way to stay active, and if you're somebody who already definitely has a little bit more muscle definition like myself, it's a great way to keep that definition. I loved being able to like check off every day. I also did this workout challenge with my boyfriend, which was so much fun, and it was really fun to kind of like keep each other accountable. And we don't typically work out together just because he doesn't love spin, but it was a really great way to like spend some extra time together, keep each other accountable, and also stay healthy and active at the same time. I could definitely see where if you were somebody who was a beginner in fitness, where you could see some like crazy dramatic results like you've probably seen on the internet already. But if you're somebody who is already relatively toned, I would say probably don't expect to see any like crazy changes, but definitely, you know, you don't have to be worried about like losing any sort of definition. But there you guys have it. Those are my thoughts and my results on the Chloe Ting 2020 Summer Shred Challenge. I really hope that you guys did enjoy this video. If you've completed the challenge or you've been thinking about starting it, let me know in the comments down below, and let's like start a little fitness discussion. It would make my heart so happy. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It would seriously mean the world to me. I'm trying to reach 5,000 subscribers by the end of this summer, and I think we can do it. Be sure to follow me on all my social media networks if you haven't already. I post a ton of additional content and fitness content on my Instagram, so definitely give me a follow there if you haven't already. And until my next video, I hope you guys are having an awesome day, night, afternoon, whenever you all are watching this, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Okay? Bye, everybody.